Did you guys know that Josephine Baker is
That's something you want?
Let's talk. Did you guys know that North America used to be called Turtle Island? You want to hear the story? Guess what? I read the story. I know the story. I got a story for you. So what you gotta do is go on my phone. Without the night was. Hey, what's up, Vibe Tribe? Welcome back to my channel, and thank you for tuning in. I'm your girl, Lovely Vibes, and I missed you guys. I hope you've been having a lovely day, a lovely week, as usual, just a lovely time, and spreading lovely vibes. I hope that's been going on. All right, so if you have not yet subscribed, or if this is your first time, why not take some time now? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, along with the thumbs up button, along with the bell, so we can tell the next time that I post. You know what I'm saying? So just bam, bam, bam. You can knock them all out, you know. Also, if you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for rocking with me, for vibing with me, staying down with me. You guys are dope. Like, seriously dope. What more can I say? You know, I really appreciate it. Really do. But you guys know what I do here on this channel. I read short stories during the week, and then I come back and share them with you guys, interpret it through my own way, my own form. I give it to you the way I interpret it. That way you'll have stories, so when you need to pass time, you'll have stories that you could just go ahead camping. You go camping, you go to a bonfire, you just go to a party and meet new people, and everybody telling stories. Guess what? Check out a few on this channel and you'll have some stories. All right. But anyway, besides that, we also share on this channel. So do not forget to go and get in that comment section and tell us your favorite parts and what you liked. Also, we keep it respectful in that area. So please do join in. And let's talk about it. That's what I'm here for, to share with you guys and see what you guys think, you know. But we're going to get into a story today. That's a pretty freaky, weird story. Not too long, called The Fourth Invasion. Written by Henry Joseph. Published back in 1956, you guys. So, pretty cool story. We about to get started. Here we go. All right, you guys. As I said, we'll be talking about The Fourth Invasion. Got my shirt. I think Yoda is so cute. But anyway, let's get back to the story, you guys. All right, The Fourth Invasion. All right, you guys. So this story starts off where a professor is questioning a couple of students, like several students. It's like 7 of them, you know. And one of the first students, or one of the students that he keys in on, is named Corelli. All right, so he's asking Corelli, all right, so you said you saw these 3 flying objects in the sky. Am I correct? Like, that's what you saw? You saw these things, and is that what you're saying? So Corelli, he's looking around like, because, you know, his fellow students are there with him, his colleagues, and he don't want to feel like kind of like the only one that's seen this, or just weird, or, you know, just made it up or whatever. So he's like, well, you know, I'm not saying that they're alien ships. I'm not saying that it's UFOs, but I'm saying that they were some type of saucers, and they were gliding over the water. The way that they were gliding, and I could tell that whoever was flying them was having a hard time adjusting to, it seemed like they were having a hard time adjusting to the air here, as if it basically was not from here, you know. So he like, but, you know, I'm just saying that's what I saw. So then he goes on, and the Professor Ellington, he goes on and asks a football star named Harvey Gale. So he asking Harvey Gale, he saw this is what you seen? And like Harvey's like, I was looking away. I didn't see that part. I was looking away, but I did see 3 beings falling from the sky, and like, I'm not saying that they were men, but like they looked they weren't very tall, but they looked like they were some type of men, you know, like they had to be men falling from the sky. But that's what it looked like to me, but I didn't see the other parts, you know. So then the Professor Ellington, he goes on to explain, okay, so is this what everybody saw? So y'all saw three ships and in the sky, and they were falling out of the sky. Everybody agrees that they saw these three ships falling out of the sky. And then so the professor is just like, So he goes into comment. He goes into comment like, you know, well, it's stories like the Orson Welles, which rode the wave of war hysteria. It's stuff like that happened. Now this is stuff that happened like in 1938 when like when ships had landed on the White House lawn and things like that. You know, Roswell and stuff like that. So with Roswell, I believe was in the 50s or something like that. But you know, this is stuff that happened in the 30s. You know, then the professor went on to say, then you had the flying saucer craze that followed the World War. You know, everybody was crazed about the flying saucer. And then you had the Fountain film hoax, in which, you know, that was some type of hoax. I guess somebody was putting on some type of movie production, and over Broadway, they like, you know, had stuff that looked like UFOs flying around, which from a distance probably freaked people out and freaked him out. And he was like, so, you know, going around and making up stuff and, you know, the type of chaos it can cause, you know. So Corelli, he clicks his heels and he's like, you know, basically he resents that statement. He's like, you know what, like, he basically telling him like, I'm not a liar, like we just telling you what we saw. So Professor Ellington, he's like, well, I was hoping one of you would take the rap for everybody else, that one of you would save everybody else from such issues that they're going to have, or backlash they're going to have from behind this, because after the FBI do their investigation, like the school going to do their own, you know. So the kids hurry up and leave. They like, or the students hurry up and they like, we out. They left. So now Dr. Clayton, he's behind closed doors with Professor Ellington, and Professor Ellington, he's like rounds the table up and like in silencing everybody, and he's like telling them the university is in the clear because a guy named Harvey Gill, he confessed to, I guess, spreading this rumor, or, you know, this hoax or whatever. So they like, what should we call this hoax? You know, the Gale hoax of humans steady being gullible, of, you know, things like that. So Professor Ellington, he goes to, like, it's a radio under his desk. I guess he goes to turn that on. And, you know, like the PA speakers that we had back in the days in school, so they can talk to everybody through the hallways. So, but it says something that, should they say something that looks like Dr. Ellington? Because like two antennas come out of his chest. Ew, right? And it goes behind a picture. It moves the picture to the side and it connects to this. And as he's speaking, he's like sending like a message home through those antennas, through that thing, as he's speaking into the microphone. And he's saying, the invasion made it here, landed safely. The invasion basically is starting, and they was going to send word back of how to manipulate the humans into believing, like making them think that they're, nothing is going on, that they're crazy and there's no Martians. So that message was sent out, and so Dr. Clayton is like, well, what's the point of doing that? You know, you letting the students hear you do that, and you know, why you sending a message home. So then Professor Ellington goes to explain, you know, basically people are going to believe what they want to believe. You know, they see things and they going to spread the word or tell it how they see it, you know. And which, by the way, he told them kids, now this should teach you to, though you see it with your own eyes, to wait to confirm, to hear what you've seen was true. Okay. So anyway, so the guy, so he's explaining, you can't change people's minds or perception, because you always still gonna have those few that's adamant, like, no, that's what I saw. So their best way of combating that is to control it. So to control it the best way that they can in particular situations. And by the way, the kids gasped while they heard this message being sent out through these antennas, through what you call it, because they hear it on the little PA system. So they gasped like, you know. So he want them to hear it because he want to control the chaos and the hoax, and he's like, and one day it's gonna come to a point. He's like, me, you, and Mr. Gale, that the hoax is about. He was like, all three of us are gonna disappear soon or someday. You know, we're gonna disappear, and they're gonna be these. It's gonna keep building up further and further that, you know, Martians, and we need some type of Earth defense system. And he was like, and guess who's gonna be running that defense system? Yeah, because they infiltrated us. They're gonna. So if they infiltrate us, then we like, oh, we need a defense system. Of course, they're there with our bodies on, like, don't worry, I'm the top-notch scientist who can do it. And the whole time they're communicating with their home, you know. So, you know, I thought, and that's the end of the story, by the way. And I thought that this was a fun, short, cute story because I, for one, believe in, I don't even know if to call them aliens, because they was calling us Martians in this story. Like, you know, we the Martians or whatever. So I believe in other beings existing. I really do. And I believe that it's been some here for before we were here. Shoot, that's what I believe. But I do believe out in the solar systems that you will be surprised what I think the actual up there is. Space, where I believe space is. I believe space is water. I really do. I believe space is water. But anyway, my beliefs is neither here nor there. This story was just about you need to believe what you see. Don't let nobody tell you what you saw. Don't let nobody tell you that. Like, that was the mecca of gaslighting right there. Like, he gaslight the crap out of those students. You know, like I tell you what I believe I saw. Like, that's super gaslighting. So believe what you see, what you believe your own eyes. How about that? But yeah, it was a fun story. Galactic story. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. Do you believe in Martians? Do you believe that they're already here? Do you believe that they haven't been here yet? Do you believe they sent us messages? I believe they sent us messages. But tell me, do you believe they sent us messages? Do you think they would be mean if they came? Do you think they'll be nice? I, in particular, think there is different entities and species, and some would be nice and some would be mean. Of course, you know, just like we got mean humans and nice humans. So hop down in that comment section below and tell me what you guys think of this story. And what is your favorite part, you know? And what would you do if you saw a Martian or an alien, or saw something like, you know, if they cute like E.T., I might be like, hey, or Gizmo. Oh, Gizmo was so cute. But realistically, okay, let me be realistic, because Gizmo and them not real. Nor Yoda, baby Yoda not real. Because I'd be like, come here, little baby Yoda. Come here, little baby Yoda. So tell me what you guys think about Martians. Or are they real? Or do you think we're alone in this whole big old galaxy? Seriously, do you believe we're alone? Put it in the comments section down below. Let's talk about it. Let's chat. I had a great time. I hope you guys continue enjoying your week. Have a great day. Have a great second, minute, hours. You know, the whole shebang. Spread love. Keep the